Está bien, a la una. Está ahorita.
All right.
Vámonos, señor.
Vamos. ¿Todo bien?
Todo perfecto.
Ah, perfecto. That's good.
Sí. Así que tienes que aprender a hablar español, ¿no?
Más o menos.
Así que no te voy a hablar nada de inglés.
Nada, inglés muy bien.
Estás en problemas.
I got bigger problems, don't worry. I'm going to learn within another few months. It's too aggravating to do any work or business without speaking, you know?
Hace como unos 20 años
20 años. ¿Qué?
tuve un amigo,
Sí.
trabajábamos juntos. We used to work together.
20 years ago.
Ya,
Okay.
¿sabes? Ya entiendes.
Poco.
Let's go in one car, ¿no?
Yeah.
No, ya se cambió. Háblame a esa hora.
Ok, órale, vale.
Cuídate. Y yo no le hablaba nada en inglés. Sorry, I wouldn't say a word in
Nothing.
Spanish. Nada. Only in English.
You?
Sí.
20 years ago.
Sí.
Oh,
But-
so that's how you learned.
no, that's how he learned. I learned in school. I went to a school. I grew up in Mazatlan, which is in the continent side of Mexico.
Yeah, I saw the map. I remember Mazatlan.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I went to college,
Yeah.
and I went to a special school in English. And when he would speak to me in Spanish, I would not answer. He had to find a way to tell things to me in English. But he used to go to have a 1 hour class every day. So if
You
do
have
this-
a recommendation for a class, or should I just practice?
No, there are a couple of places where you can.
Because I need to be forced, you know?
You need to be forced. That's the only
Yes,
way.
exactly.
And you have a good ear. Cuando te hablo, entiendes. You have a.
Only for things I need to understand.
Okay.
Important things I understand. But, for example, if I'm put in a random situation and somebody just comes to me and talks, I need to figure out what they're talking about.
Mhm.
But in a familiar situation, I can eliminate the variables and figure it out. So, but so you've been speaking for over 20 years, huh?
I actually started when I was 15.
Yeah.
I'm 42 now. But I got to a job, and the guy that was in charge of the office, he asked me 2 questions. Okay, do you speak English? And I answered yes, but I didn't speak English. I didn't speak any English. Do you like Madonna? Yes. Okay. What's your favorite song, Madonna song? Listen to my answer. Love Don't Lie Here Anymore. That was my answer. There's a song for Madonna song.
It was called that, yes.
It's called Love Don't Live Here Anymore.
Love don't live here anymore. Okay.
But my answer was Love Don't Live Here Anymore. So he started laughing and he let me in.
It's good, dude, because you tried, right? And it made funny.
It was funny. It wasn't funny for me because he was muffing of me, but
And was he a gringo or just a? He also.
Mexican.
But you needed to speak English for the job, or whatever.
No. He was just teasing.
Okay.
The reality is he didn't speak that good of English. Years later, we became very good friends, and he worked for me for a few years.
Yeah.
And my English happens to be a lot better than what his English is right now.
You should have quizzed him.
I did several times.
Okay.
He paid me big time. But it was funny because I was 15. I worked since I was 8.
Wow. Good
So-
for you.
That's the life they gave me, no?
You're gonna have difficult getting around. You gotta go.
Right.
He broke his tie rod.
Claro que sí, Mafe. Justamente todo lo que mencionas tiene para todos los ocupantes.
tell me, if I want to own, I'm trying to get you the other money faster before, because I have a closing date in a little while on another property.
Okay.
So I told my friend if he wants to throw in the other half, we can put it half in his name, half in my name.
Yeah.
But he wants to go through, he thinks I may screw him, so he wants to give the money to the company and let the company give you the other half right away. The company's asking me now, I can own the house in my company, 50%.
Yep.
Can he own also the house in a fideicomiso 50%, or he needs to?
Yeah, he can own the other half in fideicomiso. The only thing is it will take longer. If you want me to get him another corporation, I can get him another corporation.
That would be good. Yeah, that would be like maybe for exchange. So I pay you faster instead of the 5 months. I need to make it that easy for him. So if you can provide, then I can maybe pay you in a month or 3 weeks.
Very good.
And then the 60,000 went through this morning. I'll send you the email. 70,000 I'll send you in a few days. Or, once I get in, whatever, doesn't matter. And then he could pay you almost right away. So he just needs to be sure half the house is his. So maybe, so if I give the title company another corporation information, it can go half into his company, half into mine.
Okay.
Is that possible?
That's possible.
Okay. Or you be in communication with, I'll get her to send you an email through him, so he sees that, the deal is...
We will need...
It's the same guy. It's the same guy.
Oh, the same guy.
The same guy, yeah.
Okay, good.
Because he's going to buy other properties with me.
Also, what we do is in the other corporation, we give him 99% and one for you.
Exactly, the same thing. And then he owns half the house in his corporation, I own half in mine. And then this way we can pay you right away, and then maybe we could do business by other properties. So,
very good.
okay.
I like it very good.
What's good for you is good for me, right? Okay.
But the fideicomiso takes forever.
Okay. So then that's great. He'll be happy as a company too. You don't need to be Mexican, right, to own a company, right?
No, you don't need to be Mexican. There are only some restricted businesses in Mexico for foreigners, like oil, energy.
Okay, like major industry.
Exactly.
Right? It's smart because you want to keep the money with the Mexicans, right? Not some gringo.
I believe that as long as the money is in Mexican corporations, it's Mexican. It's still Mexican.
If it stays here, yeah.
And for you is, I seen some other governments dissolving the fideicomisos and keeping properties.
This is what worries me.
Sí, so
even though it's 99 años, it's a
fucking
possibility. No. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to tell that to my friend.
Like the ones you're seeing right now in the world, Mexico is not the difference. Like socialists.
Like you mean United States and Canada now that are already trying to start this?
Exactly.
They are. They're already talking about taking property.
That's bullshit.
I know. It's total shit. Nobody steals this shit from you. You got to be careful out here, huh?
No, I own this proof. ¿Dónde andas? ¿Puedes venir a Caracol para donde están las placas de granito? Párale pues. Ya está. Vale. No, this is my security. I'm actually the next development. After that one is gonna be this one.
Okay.
This is the entrance to where the towers are gonna be.
Ah, okay.
Sí.
It's a nice piece of property.
Sí,
I think I already like the first one.
I don't blame you. Let's just see if we have enough. But I believe we do, because this one is...
It's the same. Or...
See, it's the same.
Okay, so it's black, and you have the nicer colors, not the cheap ones.
No, this is the nicer one.
Yeah, this I don't like too much because it's nice, but it's not good with the tiles. It's the same color as the tiles almost.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, I wouldn't pick this one either.
No, let's go with the... I don't want to complicate it. Let's go with this. If you got enough sheet, it's got a green, a little verde in it, más o menos.
Sí, it's like a little green.
But it's okay. It looks luxurious.
Sí, it is. Each one of these stones is $1,800. The ones that I usually put in those homes, they cost me like $500.
It's what's the name of it? I know the cheap one. I used to use them in my condos too. The granite.
Santa Cecilia.
Yeah, it's like a gold color, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tabula, ubaluta. I don't know the name of the color, but similar.
It's similar to that one.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look that nice. It looks still nice. Of
course, it's nice. Yeah.
See, but these dark colors.
And I can match the cortinas.
Exactly.
Persianas is right now. Okay. Let's go with this one. And what do you do with a backsplash? Oh, good, perfect.
Okay.
I love it when people put. It looks nicest that way, not this cheap tiles.
No, I don't like that either.
No.
Yeah, it looks Mexican, but it also looks cheap.
Like they do the counters sometimes in the tiles, right?
Exactly.
Okay, I don't want to take up your time. That's great. Perfect. So if we can do all that, now I know what kind of color. Actually, let me take a photo so I can match the curtains. I would have let you furnish it, but I like to do the stuff by myself.
It's okay.
It's a lot of fun for me, right?
No, you need to invest your time in something.
Exactly.
And when I help my clients like that, it's not that I make the money. It's pretty much like giving a service.
Okay.
Sí, so no,
It'll probably cost me the same, but it's just exciting to go find and to go out, and I don't have a wife, so I get used to doing it myself.
And when I start working on putting this together in your kitchen,
Okay.
this usually takes about 10 days.
Okay.
After that, pretty much we're gonna put the lock on the entrance door, and I'll get you a copy, so you can have access to the house.
Okay.
Immediately, and I will buy the electrodomestics, so we start moving on the house now.
Okay. Yeah. I think just the lights and a few small things, but it's pretty much done. So. Okay. Good. Looks good.
Here's my engineer, so let me just tell you.
Yeah.
Lorne, ese es Marco.
Hola.
Esta le vamos a poner a la 114. Sí, él es el nuevo dueño. Ya necesitamos empezar a trabajarla, instalarla. El backsplash y toda la cocina con de ese mismo. Esas son de la misma, ¿verdad? Sí, de hecho el trabajo está ahí, que son. Ok. Pero esas piedras son iguales, ¿verdad? Esas tres son iguales. ¿Cuántas se ocupa para una cocina completa de esta casa? ¿Tres? Pues apenas las.
It's tres? Okay, good. Just enough.
Pues ya se la peló. Sí, por toda la casa. O sea, por toda la cocina, pues. Y instalada y todo. Va, adelante. Que comience ya. Me parece muy bien. ¿Cómo te fue con la llanta? Me debes 10 pesos por el cambio. ¿Qué la cambiaste? ¿Te los pago en pulgadas o qué?
Looks like you had a good meeting before me. You're happy.
Sí.
And you got a haircut.
And I got a haircut.
You look clean.
Oh, I needed a haircut.
Yeah.
There's only one guy that can cut my hair here in Cabo. I have a very difficult hair.
Oh, you have thick.
Sí.
And where is it? Downtown Cabo?
No, around the corner from my office.
Ah.
But the guy goes by appointment.
Oh, is he gay?
Yeah, he's gay.
Yeah, because they usually cut hair the gay ones.
Sí. But it's fucking. I hate appointments. I don't have time for an appointment when it comes to.
I know, haircuts. You want to go, get it done, and leave, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker takes 45 minutes of my life.
Is he good? Like, is it worth me making an appointment? I'm not very picky, but if he's good, because everywhere I've gone so far, it's uneven. Everywhere they cut is not.
No, the guy is expensive, but it's very
Okay.
good.
What, like $40, $30?
No, $20.
Oh, that's not expensive. Well, maybe for here it's expensive.
For here it's expensive. Mexicans, we pay 50, 70 pesos per haircut. Exactly.
$2, $3.
See, exactly. No, this guy, he actually charges 400 pesos, but he knows about your hair and he gives you advice and recommendations.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe send me his number later.
Absolutely.
All right.
And he's English spoken, so
Perfect. Do you have the suspension light on your car?
yeah, but it's because they service it without changing the sensors. There's some sensors.
Ah, because I have the same in my car, in the Cadillac.
Okay.
The same thing, service suspension, and I put the computer to it, and it just gives me no codes for that.
No. Because
Okay.
their sensors they didn't install them.
And the sensors on each, like on the front suspension?
Yeah, each suspension has a sensor
Yeah.
that sends information to the computer.
So I can buy in Mercado Libre or something, right? And
You should take it to an expert and have him tell you which sensor you should buy
okay.
for them to install them. Now, if they did a good job and then when they change the suspension, they put the one that has the option to put the sensor, great. But you may have the one that doesn't have the option.
Okay,
And
okay.
if you do, then you screw.
Then it's on forever.
See, it's on forever.
David had it, so I don't know if it went to the right mechanic. Probably went to his friend there.
How long did he have it for?
I didn't ask. I don't know.
Okay. Because he changes cars very often.
I know. Where do you take your car?
What do you mean?
Where do you take this car?
This car, my people, they know where to take it.
Oh, okay.
See, there's a nice mechanic in San Jose area,
Yeah.
and that's where they take it.
In Napa, maybe? I heard good things about it in Napa.
Napa is good.
Okay, so that's where I'll go.
See, if you go to Napa is good. The guy is straight. He will tell you what it is. Once I took my Range Rover,
Yeah.
he tried to fix it, and he couldn't. He told me, you know what, Jose?
I can't do it.
I can't do it.
That's the best, when somebody's honest, right? Okay.
And I have another guy here in San Lucas who does the services.
Yeah.
He's expert in